what's up, you guys? So we are back with Mind Money Muscle. We have Derek, Marsell, and Mr. Mike joining us. He's still figuring audio, but he's here with us. uh,
We should talk as much shit about Mike as we can, and because he can't talk back right now. He can't
so
defend
who
himself.
is the better beard, Mike or Derek?
Ooh, that's tough right now. I don't know. I would have to see Mike's beard more up close because Derek is full.
Mike kind
Like
of has
that's a
that
full ass
he
beard.
has like that Viking, like the skinnier
Yeah.
beard. Like, he probably groomed it this way. Derek has that
Yeah.
full on like.
Well, Derek has
Derek
to do
almost looks
that.
fake. It almost
He
looks
he
fake
can't
right now. Like
Derek
it
can't
looks.
have a pointed beard because his cheeks are too big. He would look like a fucking Dorito. Like,
I would, bro.
yeah.
I would. I was told today by both my woman and I can't remember who else was there, but I think it was Trevor I was FaceTiming, and they're like, "Why do you cut it so low? It just makes your face look fatter." They're
I don't
like,
know.
"Not be trimming it this low." They're like, "You need to go up here and get like this line."
But don't you think that that would make it look thicker up here? Because
That's what I thought,
that's what
but
I
like,
thought. Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
hey, what's up,
Yeah,
bro?
I can hear you now. Yeah. What's up, brother? Can you hear us earlier talking
I
about
couldn't hear,
beards?
I couldn't hear
Okay.
you guys at all before. I had to like switch over my speakers.
No, first we were just like amazed with the Derek's beard when he popped in. We're like, whoa, where'd that come from? Because like I saw him 2 weeks ago and it was not even close to that.
Yeah, that's
I guess when you throw the trend in, it kind of does that, right? For him.
I am 150 milligrams deep, and I'm so ready to just. I don't know if you guys have seen me on like Instagram, like my like stories and stuff lately, bro. I'm getting fucking huge.
Yeah. No, I mean last time when I saw you 2 weeks ago when we trained together, you were swole. You're getting there.
I am like I'm training so hard. I'm not. My diet is completely dog shit because I'm so busy. But like I'm getting a good chunk of calories in it. I'm pushing a metric shit ton of vitamin C and fish oil. So like it's crazy.
I
Like
was criticizing him a little bit about that. I was like, we got to put you on the meal plan because this guy, he is making progress, but if we put him on the actual meal plan, holy crap, man.
probably be the next C-bum, dude, if I actually
Really.
my
This guy
chicken
makes
breasts.
progress off of like just like
Yeah,
he said
right.
eating
Like,
the calories, eating calories. It's like
I
what?
have pizza like 3 times a week. There's this place that I work at has this really nice pizza place downstairs, and they give us 10% off. And I get the hot honey pepperoni. But okay, so here's the thing. My
you
pre,
dick.
intra, and post-workout nutrition are fucking dialed in. They're perfect. So that's the one thing that I do really well. My pre-workout is a chocolate chip muffin, so it's not like a Costco size one, but it's a chocolate chip muffin from like Safeway. They're like $5 for 4 of them. Then I'll do my intra workout where I'll take a shot of that A2P or whatever it's called. It's on my story, but it's like this stuff from Evogen. It's like a liquid pre-workout.
Uh-huh.
And then I will do 2 servings of Country Time lemonade. And then I'll put a scoop of Cellchem in it, which is like aminos and stuff. Luis, you probably know what Cellchem is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then I'll have that, and I'll take 10 units of Humalog, and then I'll go to the gym. And I'll like drink that as I'm training. And my pumps are just like, you've taken insulin before, right? Like you've definitely like taken it.
Yeah.
So you know, like
I
the
have, yeah.
skin splitting Humalog pumps that you get.
I haven't. I mean, you did it years ago, but once.
Oh yeah, when Manny.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
That plus a muffin man.
Oh yeah. So I'm like 120 carbs deep, and then I come home, and then Lexi usually makes me like this massive meal of like protein pancakes and scrambled eggs and turkey bacon, and then I'll do like oatmeal with like whey protein in it. So I get like a good chunk of my calories, but my pre, intra, post workout nutrition, bang, 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 always on point. I'll take my growth hormone right after I test my blood. So I'll finish the workout. I'll come home. I'll check my blood sugar, make sure it's below 80. I'll take my growth hormone. I'll wait 30 to 45 minutes, and then I'll have my meal. Boom, dude. So, I mean, I do eat shitty, kind of outside of like that, but the most important meals are on point.
I mean, but you're also being honest that you're using the supplementation to help out, right? You're using it to utilize those carbs because no regular persons can use all those carbs without that, right? Like
Yeah, I wake up, I smash 120 grams of carbs, and then I immediately just go start doing as many curls as I can for like 45 minutes. But I mean, it's the protocol that works. I mean, my
Oh
arm is
man.
massive.
Isn't
So
I always find that so like intriguing to me how like one person can fucking do something like that and make phenomenal progress. and then you like the same protocol to somebody else, and they would just fucking look like the Michelin Man within fucking a month. You know what I mean? I just
Yeah.
I'm very intrigued by that. That's what I love about like
Yeah.
what we do is seeing like each person is so fucking different. Like there's people that can eat fucking pancakes, waffles, and chips and shit all day on their meal plan. You know?
Yeah. No, I mean, I snack a lot, plenty. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah,
it's just
you're
like to
another
me,
one. Yeah.
yeah. But it's overall, Derek's like overall nutrition is like he can still get away with so much. Where like to me, I wouldn't be able to grow off that. Like I do still have to
No,
get my
yeah.
5 to 7 meals of solid food. Like I might snack on some chips in between,
Yeah.
a Pop-Tart with my chicken and rice, or
Yeah.
stuff like that. Or like me and Mike used to talk about all the time. There were cereal bars. I know he's big on those.
Yeah.
But it's like yeah, Rice Krispies, all that
You
good
guys ever
stuff.
seen, you know what Pocky are? You ever seen that snack called Pocky? They're like little,
Oh,
like
yeah,
biscuit
yeah, the
sticks,
sticks.
and they're
Yeah.
like dunked in like chocolate. They're
Yeah.
like, yeah, you've seen them, right? So they're just kind of like this cool little snack. The place that I work at, they had an entire like pallet of Pocky given to them for free. So in the break room, there were like 70 boxes of Pocky. And I'm not talking like little boxes. I'm talking like each case had like each one of these boxes was a case that had like 24 individual Pockies in it. So there were hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these boxes of like Pockies. Every day since I worked there, I've eaten 3 boxes a day, bro.
Christ.
You know how like with a cheese stick, you like peel it and then you kind of just like eat the cheese like string by string by string, right?
Yeah.
But then if you eat so many of them, eventually you just start chomping right into it like a fucking psychopath, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Bro, I just take a fistful of Pockies and I just chomp the top off, bro. Doesn't even matter anymore. This is where it goes when we don't have a topic to talk about.
No,
dude,
this is real life though. This is,
No,
this is
this
exactly
is-
a topic to talk about.
and then
Yeah.
you got a person like
difference.
me who like literally I look at a donut and I immediately gain like 3% body fat.
Yeah.
Derek,
That's
how's your gut when you eat that way? Like,
bro,
I could handle that from a body fat percentage, but my gut gets torn up if I eat like that.
on my
Yeah.
prep for the 2020 show where I took both overalls. It was a very weak show, but I still took the overalls, whatever. So I was peeled, right?
Yeah.
I was doing probably 4 to 6 Quest bars a day on top of like 3 to 4 bangs. And then for breakfast, I was doing like egg white pancakes mixed
That's
with
a
like
lot of
whey
fiber. Holy
protein.
shit.
And then I would put the 0-calorie syrup from Walden Farms on there.
How did your gut even process? Dude,
Bro.
that's a high school chemistry project daily.
Bro, no
Well, dude, that's
problem.
like 80 grams of fiber right there.
Yeah,
or
and
some
I would
sort-
just
some-
shred through it. No problem. I was perfect.
Like you had
know.
no backup, dude.
Yeah.
I'll eat a Quest bar a day for a week, and then like at the end of the week, I am fucking like backlogged of shit. Like it just all starts coming out of me.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
crazy.
I never get bloated. I can just shred through any foods. So yeah, whenever I'm on prep, it's like I go to the max with like sugar alcohols all the time, dude. Everything that I eat is covered in like these 0-calorie syrups and shit.
Wow.
Hey,
But
I mean,
it's
as
like
long as
I
you
get
get away with it, yeah.
man.
as long as you get peeled, dude. If it works, it works. If it works, don't change it. Like I'm the opposite. I have to do the opposite. Otherwise, like it's just I'm a fucking my gut is a disaster. I don't lose body fat. Like I
Yeah,
get bloated,
yeah.
puffy.
The water retention from all the sugar alcohols,
Yeah,
right?
dude, I don't handle that. Like
So
you could
we-
literally like I think if I like straight up ate like a 1 or 2 Quest bars during prep, like the next check-in pictures, you would definitely see the difference. I swear to God. Like that's how sensitive. But I also didn't shit in prep for like 2 weeks at one point because my
Yeah.
gut got so fucked up, you know? So
What do you do? What's your take on all that, Mike? Like, are you able? Do you do like the syrups as well,
I
or any
used
of that
to.
stuff?
I used to. I mean,
Or is that what messes your gut after a while as
ever
well?
since I increased food past a certain point,
Hmm.
then I know I notice everything now. So I can still get away with like a muffin or a Rice Krispie, but I don't use a bunch of sauces, and I can't do like even the sugar choices makes a difference for me. Like I notice a difference if it's just like I just have a Gatorade, or if
Mhm.
it's cluster dextrin or whatever, right? So yeah, I notice like all the small things now.
But something like an automatic that wrecks your stomach, like every time you get it.
Sugar alcohols really mess up my stomach.
Yeah. Is
Yeah. Like so bars and stuff really mess me up.
so like what about like diet
Yes, I think
sodas?
that's a common one too. Like
You would do diet sodas? Okay, okay. I was
Yeah,
like,
it's sweeteners. It's the sugar.
Okay, that is one thing that I do utilize quite a bit is diet soda. Not quite a
What's
bit,
your
but
favorite diet soda? What's your favorite?
oh, at the moment, diet root beer.
That's my favorite for sure.
Yeah,
That's
at
like
the
if I had to
moment,
pick a
diet root beer.
staple like
Uh-huh.
year round, if you had one choice,
Diet root beer, yeah.
diet root
It
beer.
always hits. As if it's cold, it
It's
just
so
always hits.
fucking good, dude. All
I mean,
right.
it's this guy.
You're
Coke Zero.
Coke Zero. You're a Coke Zero
Zero's not
guy.
bad.
Okay.
Coke, yeah, Coke or
Like your Diet Coke.
See, that's weird for me. I could drink Diet Coke, but I don't like it that much.
I
There's a
like
difference
zero
to me.
better. Yeah.
There's a difference to
because that's
taste.
what we had in my household. It's certain foods are just nostalgic. This is
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
my mom was that type of person that would have like 10 when I was younger, she'd have like 10 Diet Cokes a day. I'm exaggerating, but like she'd always have like 50 at least in the house. So it'd always just be around. So I like the taste more.
I have lately been grabbing the fucking zero Baja Blast. Speaking of
Yeah, I've
nostalgia.
seen those.
I haven't tried
Yeah.
those. I haven't had that.
Diet
I-
Dr. Pepper, I think, is a pretty good staple for most people.
Have you tried a Diet Dr. Pepper, strawberries and cream?
I don't like that one very much, actually.
No.
It's pretty
Oh.
good. It's pretty
Yeah.
good, but like
It's very sweet. It is very
I
sweet.
feel like
Yeah.
it loses this. So the main reason I drink diet sodas is because it gets you that super crisp, that zing when it's cold, right?
yeah.
That's the best feeling in the world. I feel like that the fruity-ish sodas, kind of like the ones that get like have any sort of like fruits in them, or like cherries or whatever, I feel like they tend to go flat a little bit faster than the other types of sodas.
I can't say I've noticed that, but I think I see what you're saying because if it's like the soda's a bit more flat, it doesn't
And
hit
as soon
like
as it goes
that.
flat, it's like I don't even know why I'm drinking this, dude. Like
Yeah.
it's just like, ow, my teeth hurt. Like now I feel my teeth hurting. Have you tried the I think it's sugar cookie diet Dr. Pepper?
I don't think so.
No, I think that's what it is. It's terrible. Have you tried the Galaxy Coke? Like, have you tried that one, the Coke Zero? The
Yeah,
Galaxy?
I don't like it. Yeah.
Dude, fucking gross, bro.
Yeah, that was gross.
Is that like the marshmallow one ish?
I think it's like marshmallowish. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just so bad.
Yeah.
Didn't they
All
have
right.
chocolate Coke Zero one time? Oh yeah, the chip
Uh-oh.
challenge.
You guys
Uh-oh.
ready to do this?
You do it right at the beginning of the podcast? You're
Bro,
gonna go to-
I have I want to have some time before I lay down for this to dissipate.
Do you
Otherwise, I'm
have
gonna be
like
dying.
milk ready to go? Do you?
I don't.
No,
I
no.
don't.
So from what I read, like I said, in Ian, it's bad to try to like fight it. Just saliva that shit out. Just spit, 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 spit. Like it'll go away after 15, 20 minutes. You drink water, you do chocolate, you do milk, it's gonna make it worse. That's what I read. So
I feel like that's the opposite of what you should.
oh, and
do.
I guess for anybody that's watching, he's gonna be eating this chip because we had a bet on the Arnold UK.
He is trash at bodybuilding.
I won, by the way. So so far this season, I've won one. Sid has won one. Sid isn't joining us, but he didn't win the last one, so it doesn't.
All right. So hold on. Before I do this though, we have to our job today is to figure out what the loser of the next challenge does.
Oh yeah, Marsell had some ideas. We were first.
My wife had
talking.
some ideas. Not Marsell. Marsell had no ideas because Marsell's probably gonna fucking lose again. So I didn't have any ideas.
I mean, you'll put Hakeem second. Yeah, you will.
Oh look, they even give you. Oh, see, I can't. Well, my wife gave me gloves for more,
Yeah,
but
it's good.
they even give you a glove, bro. They're prepared in these boxes.
Yeah.
That's how
You can't even touch it. You can't even touch it. So serious that is.
You like smell it through. It's literally in like triple sealed packaging.
It
It
is.
is, man.
Hold on, I'm gonna break it.
I'm like nervous for Marcel, man.
I'm nervous. Anyway, so
He says he's had anxiety all day thinking about it.
I did. That's why I just wanted to get this over with. I was like, bro, let's get this shit over with.
Hey, but
Let's-
Mike, it would have been this, or he would have been bald. So it's like
Do you think this is
we
gonna
kind of did him the
disturb your-
favor.
Oh,
Do you
dude, this
think-
thing.
Like, do you think that this might disturb your gut biome? Yes or no?
Oh, for sure it is. That's why I was so worried about losing. I was like I'm not gonna be able to eat for a week.
Do you have like a bucket ready to puke or like spit in?
No, I don't.
Dude, you gotta get ready for this. You're either gonna throw up, you're gonna be spitting in something. I would definitely get like a milk or something, dude, just in case. Are you sure you don't want to prep for like a minute?
You have ice
Bro,
or
that made my eyes water.
anything?
Just smell it.
Holy shit!
Anyway, so my wife had an idea. She can OC spray. Okay. So
Well, dude, I don't think you're gonna be able to talk much after this, so we didn't really cover anything yet. You sure you want to eat this now?
yeah. No,
Okay.
let's get this over with.
Okay, okay.
It's been dragging on for a few days now, like where I'm thinking about this. I just want to get this over with, dude. Straight up, want to
Holy
get this over
shit.
with.
It's gonna be me and Mike the rest of this podcast.
You got topics ready, Luis.
All right, so I broke it up in a bunch of pieces, which might have been a bad idea, but that's what I read is better to do.
Yeah, makes sense.
Bro, this thing stinks.
For the record,
Dude, honestly, you don't need to eat it all. You can just eat like half of it. That's okay.
No, I'm going.
We'll take half of it. It's okay.
All right, guys, ready for this? Hold on. Dude, this stinks, man.
Dude, yeah.
It's
I bet.
strong.
What
Like,
did
just
you think it was
smelling
gonna
is strong.
smell like, bro? It's meant to like kill you.
Yeah, supposedly they can't sell it to you without an ID, but I bought it on Amazon, so
Send it. Let's go.
You can buy
Send
anything on that. You can buy anything on Amazon.
Bro, I would just do half of that and call it, man. We do not need
Ready?
you fucking hospitalized. Ah, he's dead.
He's dead.
Dude, I just think I literally had pico that was a little bit hot, and I was dying when I had. I was like, "Oh my god, I can't."
Bro, I put pepper
Can't-
on.
It's gonna smack you, dude. I already know it is.
no, it's smacking me.
Yeah. It's gonna get.
You gonna go through right and finish it? You need the rest?
Dude, it's gone.
He ate it. He ate it.
Oh, you ate the whole thing?
Yeah,
Nice.
he
Oh
ate
yeah,
it.
I
He broke into pieces and
Jesus.
holy shit.
That's in my nose.
Holy shit.
Marcel. If
Oh,
only
it's
you
given-
didn't suck at bodybuilding, Marcel.
He ain't even got the hiccups, so this guy.
Oh,
might
that's
get the
right.
hiccups.
I just hit. Yep.
Yeah.
Bro, that is like
Yeah.
your stomach acid is just bubbling right now.
Oh, that's bad,
I
dude.
believe
That's
it.
fucking bad.
Yeah, but
Yep.
make sure you take off those gloves and don't rub on anything.
Yeah, dude, take those gloves off, bro. Get those
Oh,
off.
fuck.
Do not rub your face.
Okay, yeah, be careful, bro. We don't need you going to the fucking ER tonight.
Oh, dude, that's bad.
Hey, you're fucking taking it wild
Hey,
though.
you're
Holy
taking
shit.
it-
Oh no, my eyes are tearing.
No, yeah, but dude, when I saw Ian do it on YouTube, this motherfucker was like salivating everywhere and like
That was like 5 minutes in.
it's getting
We
worse.
got time. We
that's
got
true.
time.
That's true. It does build up, he said.
It
It
doesn't-
does build
Did you
up.
put it on your tongue or did you just like fucking
No, I dropped it in the back of my mouth and I had to chew it. Oh fuck! Hold on. Who?
Holy shit.
Got our hot ones questions.
That's bad. I'm not gonna lie. I
Alright,
don't know
so-
why anybody would do this for fun.
Marcel, before your brain.
Well, it's definitely not for
what are the
fun.
ideas? What are your wife's ideas?
Oh,
OC
Maybe
spray.
like- Okay. So see.
So
what's OC spray? What is that?
mace, pretty much mace.
Oh, okay.
So we get
What?
mace in the eyes
Jesus.
or tased.
she's got the equipment for that. So
We're getting like 30 views on these fucking things. I'm not getting fucking maced for that. 30,000 views maybe, but like
Get an
fuck,
extra
24
10%.
people watching this. I'm sorry.
bro, but
Maybe,
this
Love
is
you
they'll
guys,
maybe they'll
but,
get the
like,
views up.
Love you guys, but I'm not about to be fucking maced over this shit. You know, like, bro, just get fucking tased in the nuts, bro.
For the record, I did say, I was like, just make Marcel pay extra. I was like, I was messaging Luis. I was like, I feel bad, dude. Just make Marcel pay extra or some shit. And he's like,
He did
no,
say that. He did.
no. That's
Marcel the one
like,
who pushed the one. Marcel, you're the one who like
Next one's gonna
pushed
be
Luis
like,
to do something.
take
The first one.
ayahuasca on camera. Do ayahuasca on the webcam or on our
bro, I
podcast.
should have gotten stoned before this. Why did I get stoned before this? This probably would have been so much easier when I'm stoned.
Your anxiety
I-
would have been
the
through the
last
roof,
of-
dog.
They probably would have killed your high for sure.
Hey, fuck it, kill my high. I don't care as long as I don't feel my mouth on fire. Oh, dude, I have snot coming out of me.
Well,
right
dude.
now.
So just
Oh,
spit,
yeah.
just spit, let it all out. It'll help.
There you go.
While Marcel was recovering, what did you gentlemen think about the Arno, the UK, the both open and classic? I guess.
I think it went as we planned, right? For the most part, as you planned, you predicted it.
No, it didn't go to plan. Okay.
I feel like it was really predictable. I feel like it's not even like okay, the exact same.
I
thing
mean, but
happened.
you don't think Samson like that's what like he didn't you don't think he showed up at his best? Like watch
No,
me. I guess let me.
he didn't look better than Hottie.
No, he didn't look better than Hottie, but that was definitely I feel like one of the most significant improved Samsons we've seen. No, am I
Yeah,
wrong?
he came in tighter than
Yeah, he's a little smaller, I guess, too. So then it's like
so.
you got. Let's
Oh,
see.
fuck, dude.
You should have let me prep him, bro. I told him.
Oh,
Oh.
this is the previous one.
They posted. Oh fuck! They posted
The what?
the comparison. Tyler did the comparison already.
Yeah, he did.
No, I thought that was the previous one though.
That's what happened.
So that's just one shot of him. But no, I overall obviously thought, oh, Gilko actually will have some Gilko. He has the high quality stuff. There you go. So yes, Hadi won again, but Mr. Samson Dauda, arguably at his best. I thought he was at least conditioning wise, a little smaller, but I think they're finding a better, I guess, recipe for that. And now these guys keep balancing it out, right?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they just keep doing their own thing, like his wife and him just keep doing their own thing this whole year.
I mean, might be right because for a coach to take over, I think it's going to be a lot of, or at least a learning process. So it wouldn't be a smooth transition. But I mean, look at these shots right here, man.
So much better there.
Yeah, lights out.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Sorry guys, I'm sweating here.
Yeah, I think when day two came around for finals, it was clear, right? Because Hadi had gotten there the last minute. And I think even when we talked about this last time, we're like, he's gonna get in a little bit late just because of his travels. He's gonna come in a little bit watery. It might be close. Then day two for finals is gonna come around. He's gonna be even harder and just like take away the show. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah. Do you guys see a little bit of Samson, like a little bit of Gyno, or am I tripping?
I don't see it.
Yeah.
Oh
no.
yeah, maybe.
Wait, is that his nipples up there?
Yeah, right. I mean, they look a little puffy to me.
Yeah, it does look a little puffy.
Especially especially when they're lifted up like that. I guess when he's down, you can't see him because he's such a big old chest. But I just said that out loud as I noticed that. I mean, call him out. But then classic, Mr. Wesley Vissers. Oops.
Yeah.
Again.
I was surprised because oh fuck me. Never mind. Somebody else talk. I'm gonna take another minute here.
What do you think, Mike?
Where do you think Ramon would have placed in this one if he brought that same package? Second again?
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, I thought he was off at the Ohio like significantly. Like his back, his arms didn't really look like. If it was Olympia Ramon, he probably could have beat Wesley. But the last Ramon we saw, I don't think he could have beat this Wesley. In my opinion.
Yeah.
But you, Derek?
Places I remember who came in.
I wonder how he's going to do with the Arnold or the Olympia.
What
It's
about
like I remember everybody was super hyped for Robert Timms, right? Mr. Classic Physique. I remember when he won the Texas Pro, he beat Logan.
That's a very good
Everybody
comparison.
thought he was going to be like neck and neck with fucking C-Bum, dude.
With the height thing and everything. Yeah,
he took like what, fucking like 15th or something like that.
Yeah, he has a crazy upper body, man. Just crazy.
Hold on, let's look at him, Mr. Classic Physique.
He looks absolutely nutty in person.
Yeah,
I've
the first
seen him
time
in
I ever
person,
met
too.
him, he walked in. I was in a supplement shop inside Crunch, and he walked in.
Is it Robert Timms?
Yeah, but you might need to search Mr. Classic Physique.
Yeah.
It's one word, MR Classic.
I saw him last week at Muscle Factory. I train at Muscle Factory like one day a week, and
That's not him.
that's not.
Did he delete his Instagram? Is he being weird or what?
I haven't seen him on Instagram in a while, and I
Unless he blocked me for some reason. But
All right, go to Cement Factory. Maybe AJ will have some.
I
Pictures.
mean, yeah, like Cement Factory at least has some of him for sure. So at least we can look at him through there. But I know he does also take his page down here and there. He does that. I know even last season he did it a couple times.
I know he coaches for
There he is on the right.
His back. I mean,
Is
upper
there-
body, like you guys are saying, it's ridiculous. He could.
Well, that's
I would say
EOS
that. And from this angle downwards like that for his back to look that good, that's kind of outrageous.
The first time I ever saw him, like I said, he walked into a supplement shop. Bro, his back was so big, it was like a airplane going in front of the sun. He like blacked out the room, dude. He's so big in person. He's just it's unbelievable.
I actually do like how you did compare him though to Wesley, because it is very similar in the way that, yeah, they're different physiques, but Wesley's very upper body dominant. His legs are a little downsized. He's tall like Chris. All three of them are tall, and I think Chris being the tall and having big legs, like he really exposes them, and like he's
Look
definitely
at
he
his
just looks more
back
X.
double here. Look at
Yeah,
his
that back is
double.
wild, bro. This especially the upper, but look how
Oh.
skinny his legs look because of how huge
I don't know,
everything
I
looks up
think that
top.
pose is garbage right there, honestly.
You think it's garbage?
I do. Mike, what do you think?
Like the way he's posing it, or his actual physique?
Maybe
I'm
it's just
sorry.
like his posing. He just
Yeah,
looks
yeah, I think his posing's a little bad. I do
Or a
think that's
little bit.
bad. He
Yeah.
looks like he's kind of like pinched and too
yeah, he's
upright.
like leaning
Yeah,
back too
I
much.
okay.
It's
I thought you meant the
hamstring.
physique. Is like I was like,
It,
no, I
it,
wasn't.
it looks like if you if you pose with your girlfriend who never like trained before and that she like tries to throw up her arms, it's like
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and even his
a
head,
little kid who has no muscles and it's like kind
even
of
his
poke her
head's
head
tilted
forward a
like
little
that.
bit.
Yeah. And then this
Yeah.
guy's actually who won this class, that year. This is last year, right? Because I know Tim's won it in 2022, but 2023, this guy won this show, and that's how he got to the Olympia. Forget his name, but really good physique as well. Oh, there's a good one of Tim's. Look at the conditioning, man. Oof.
Nutty.
All right. Let Marcel, if Marcel's still alive, let him know that.
Marsell, he disappeared.
Yeah, congratulations on surviving the chip, and tell him to be a better bodybuilder next time, and maybe he won't have to do this kind of thing.
Well, dude, he made a pretty outrageous pick for that second place. He put Hakeem. He really thought Hakeem was gonna be Samson. Like, come on now.
This
Like,
is what happens.
I know we were waiting for Samson to show up, but it's not like he was that bad. Oh, like
just let him know that I said do better. Okay.
sounds good,
Wise,
man. I got you.
wise words.
Okay. All right. And if you guys want to train next Sunday, let me know.
And we train sometime during the week too. We just gotta set it up. We did
Yeah,
set it
you
up.
guys can
So
do 7 a.m.s, right?
I could do it 7 a.m. Yeah. We just gotta plan it out. You gotta let me know at least a 24-hour in advance so I
We
could
could be
plan accordingly.
getting fucking huge, bro. We could be huge right now.
Dude, I got 19-inch arms, bro.
I think mine are probably close to 19s with pumps now. I think they've gotten so much bigger, bro. Look at that. Jesus Christ, dude.
It's all lighting. It's all lighting, bro.
Did you see that? Hang on, get a screenshot. There you go.
Sick.
Wait, hold on. Let me. It's like Derek's not on. Marcel's not on this. Let me get a picture real quick.
Yeah, just send
Did
this
it.
picture to Marcel. Let him know I think he's small.
There you go. That's funny. That's awesome. There you go.
That was me, Myron.
Yeah. All right, Derek. Peace
All
out,
right.
though, bro.
Later,
Appreciate you,
guys.
man.
I'll let you
Have a good
know.
night.
Mike, have you seen that new McGregor movie with Gyllenhaal?
Mm-mm.
All right, I'm gonna go fucking watch it right now. Looks sick. Oh, hang on. What's up, bro?
That's road. Is this the Roadhouse one?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Roadhouse.
Yeah.
I'm hype. I'm gonna watch it literally right now.
Nice.
You good?
Good.
Dude, my stomach burns like everything over here burns.
I bet, dude. I fucking bet.
Do you have heartburn stuff like Tums?
Yeah, I do.
Go take a lot of those right now. Your stomach.
I will. I just went and rinsed out my mouth and shit and fucking.
Hit a pose real quick, Derek, again. So then, now that Marcel's in the picture. Look at these. Ooh, look at them guns. Ooh. There you go. Perfect.
Trained arms. All right, later, guys.
See you.
Peace.
But we actually,
a very inspiring message while you were gone.
well, I was actually gonna talk about that real quick when you said about the movie. Did you guys see that like clip that came out with Jake Gyllenhaal and Conor McGregor sitting next to each other, and he's like getting interviewed, and he's all like tweaking out, and people are like, I wonder if I can find that. Let me see. I'm gonna have to probably just internet search this. Conor McGregor. Oh, I should put Jake interview. That made me sign up. Okay.
Oh, look at his face. It's all puffy and shit. Is that fuck me? Is that what it looked like?
Yeah, but wait, that's not it, huh? What the hell? Where's the interview?
There.
Wrong video. Is it not gonna play? Come on, buddy. Oh, that's annoying.
Someone's got to tell Tyson to take a
No,
page,
what?
how to take a page out of Connor's book and just do movies and stop fighting at close to 60 years old.
Ooh.
Oh, of course. But yeah, no. So he was they were talking to him. He's just kind of twitching, and he can't really like say a complete sentence. And people are like saying that he was high on drugs, he's on cocaine.
Oh god, I almost threw up.
Surprised you didn't. That's why I thought you were gone.
No, I got the hiccups for sure. And it's like don't get me wrong, my mouth fucking burns, right?
Mhm.
But it's
Here you go.
it's almost like my fucking pipe and my stomach that's fucking burning just
You see this?
Yeah.
He just looks like puffy and
But even just look how he's just kind of doing that. That's not normal.
Yeah,
that's weird. That is weird. That's a lot of it. I mean,
so
it's Connor.
yeah, I just thought it was interesting. You know, like I'm a big fan of Conor McGregor,
Me
big
too,
ass fan.
yeah.
I kid you not. I watched his Netflix little special like this came out. Like I just got hurt, and then his documentary of his injury and his comeback was on. So I was like, oh, that's perfect. Little motivation. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just
Marcell's fighting for his life right now.
contemplating. He's like, why did I
No.
do something?
Yeah. Anyway,
All
I
right.
fucked up because I coughed, and it's like in my sinus, which is what.
Burns a lot more. Yeah, I bet. Oh shit.
You
All
want
in all, not fun. Let's just put it that way. It's not fun.
handling it better. Handling it better than Ian. All right. So last week I picked up a pendulum squat from this guy. I'm
Oh
officially
yeah, that's
starting
right. How do you like that?
the gym collection is being built. I'm picking up a Cybex Smith tomorrow.
There you go.
Yeah.
Are you're building a home gym, I'm assuming? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just bought
Why
my
is
home.
that? You just like want kind of like the idea of the privacy or
I eventually want to have enough that I can open a little private space, like a private studio space.
for you to train people out of and stuff?
I mean, even just for people to train out of, right?
Oh, okay.
Or just like a couple people. And I just like collecting gym equipment. But yeah, hope is to eventually have a gym. But right now, it's just gonna go in the garage. And I'll have enough for at least a couple days a week. So, and I'm just gonna pick up key pieces as they come up. I got a whole list of like the dream pieces.
Yeah.
And Cybex Smith was a Smith of choice that I wanted to start off with. I mean, there's others that I would like definitely settle for, whether it's like Icarian or there's a few others, Flex. But I was hoping for a Cybex and one popped up and snagged that shit.
That's awesome. You gotta one day snap some pictures or something so we can see everything you got.
Once I get it in there,
Yeah.
I'll take a picture and send it to you guys.
Let's see the collection so far, because that's one thing actually I just did yesterday, and I've been doing it recently. I have a buddy who owns a kind of it's a private gym. He only has it for his training clients, so it's not like open, for anyone. And he has like good amount of equipment, and where like I don't need anything extra. Like he doesn't have like I guess like the extra when it comes like the chest supported rows, like but he has all the basics. He has all the dumbbells, all the cables, and so it's like, okay, that's all I need. Went and did legs there yesterday. Right now, Dom has me wearing my like toe spacers a lot throughout the day. Because we're like working on my feet to balance things out. So we think a lot of my injury came from that. I have flat feet, so I have this natural like inward pronation. So my knees kind of naturally cave inwards. So we've been fixing that, and now that I've been rehabbing with him, we're gonna make sure that's something when we get you 100%, that's like it's gone. So I got to train with the toe spacers at this gym because I got to have a nice private gym for myself.
Yeah.
You know, I got to see the benefits of having that, not having to worry about like fuck, this is weird. You know, I still wipe my equipment down because I know it's kind of gross. I don't, I'm trying to be an asshole, but I was like, it felt nice not have to like worry about it. You know.
Yeah.
Isn't it kind of nice? Like I don't think we've been to the gym maybe like maybe twice in the past month now. We just like I've been busy, so it's just so convenient to walk out, have zero distractions, and just
No, you're
fucking,
good.
and just go and do what you got to do. You know, like there's no distractions, and there's like it's time wise, it's just such a help. Like when you're busy, like just fucking walk out. You know, usually like you're wasting probably let's say 20 minutes each way just getting to the gym and from the gym.
Yep.
So like, oh shit, sorry.
Yeah, you're good. No, I mean that's one thing I actually really dislike is a busy gym. Like I
Yeah.
understand like during a certain hours it's gonna be busy, but I like having my like peace and quiet. I usually even when I'm with my boys, we usually all have our headphones in and we're just kind of going, you know, closer to the end of the workout, maybe we'll bullshit around or whatever. But
Yeah.
and I've always just been kind of one to zone in. I put my music on. I like doing my thing. I know you're kind of very similar to that, right, Mike? You kind of train alone for the most part.
I had a training partner for a couple of years. Since we moved a year ago, I trained by myself for the most part. I had a training partner for probably a couple months there, but yeah, man, I just think that the solidarity is nice. But it's a balance, right? Because it's like I like having certain gyms have a good sense of community. I like that a lot. But yeah, it'll be super nice to have a little collection to be able to do at least like smaller workouts. Like to be real, it sucks like having to drive to a gym to hit like an arm day or something. It's like, okay, you could easily do this with a cable rig or just dumbbells and maybe a barbell set. Like it's very achievable. So
Yeah.
that's the
Your
goal.
main gym now is TG. Is that where you're mainly going when you train?
Yeah, dude, we go to three. We go to Fitness One, we go to the Gym Phoenix, and we go to Muscle Factory.
Yeah.
Just depending on the day of the week.
What's your? I'm assuming you probably have one for also different training groups. Like you train legs, you probably prefer this gym a
No,
little
it's
more.
purely based on our schedule.
Okay.
Yeah, so yes, there's certain gyms that are better for certain things. Well, honestly, I think Muscle Factory is best for everything, but but
That's
it's
a great gym.
right? It's
Muscle
far.
Factory is fucking great.
It takes like 45 minutes during the peak hours that I go to the gym
Get
to
there, yeah.
get so it's
That's
Yeah,
convenient.
it's funny because when we went to Muscle Factory for the first time, that's when I saw the Humbler the first time, and that's why we ended up getting the Humbler, is because we were like, "Fuck, what is this?" Like we gotta have this thing, you know? It's just such a cool piece. That's like, fuck, excuse me.
I told you to
It's
save
always
that shit for the end, motherfucker. I told you.
no, it's
You didn't
fine, it's
listen.
fine. No, I needed that. I needed the time for it to dissipate instead of just sit in my misery. Um, the cool part is about like some gyms is like how each gym is known for like you're like, oh, this gym has this, oh, this gym has that, and you like go there for that particular piece of equipment for some body part. Um, so like if I ever had a huge facility again, I would legit just like do the same thing where I'm just buying all these like random ass pieces and just fucking have a collection instead of a car collection. I would have a gym equipment.
If there was like one gym though in Phoenix that you could always go to if it was just convenient, do you have one? Like Mike said, Muscle Factory, but obviously the drive sometimes just doesn't really make sense. What about for
Honestly,
you?
I would choose my house first.
Yeah, okay.
Be honest with you, like
That's awesome.
um, but if I had to choose a second one, it would be between TG or Muscle Factory. But I
TG
haven't.
Phoenix, TG Mesa.
Mesa is the one I
Okay.
went to. But I haven't been to either one in probably like 6 to 8 months. So I don't know how they change or if
They've
the
changed a
gyms
lot. TG
If you ever
Mesa.
been-
did they? Changed a lot.
I'm sorry, Mike, what was that?
Dude, then in December, Muscle Factory like doubled their gym space. They got-
Yeah,
They got a whole half dedicated to legs since you've been, and they'd like have at least 40% more equipment than you probably when you last went.
Yeah.
Like the racks used to stay in the middle, and now they have like their own room with a bunch of other shit in there. It's to me, honestly, that would be the gym if I was like you're saying more convenient, be closer. I'd probably have a membership there and go.
I like how like it has different rooms too, like how you got dumbbells all the way in that back room with like the some of the chest and pressing pieces. Like I like that. It's kind of nice to be able to like you know that first room is mostly the leg pieces, and so I
little
really
glute
like
room.
that. Yeah, I like the vibe at Muscle Factory too. It's like never too busy there, at least the times I've been. It's busy, but it's not like overwhelming like EOS at 4 or 5 p.m. busy, you know? Where you walk into any EOS is like a fucking disaster. I did really like Lifetime. Oh, I did really like Lifetime, the one in Goodyear. Like I trained there for a while. There was just not a lot of kids there, which made it really nice to be able to just train without people slowing me down per se.
Oh, do you have actually I forgot to mention, do you have gum by chance? Like sweet gum?
Not sweet. My wife probably
Mint
has
might help.
mint.
Yeah, mint might help. I read that actually helps because then it creates more
it?
saliva too, and it helps like almost like flush
Yeah.
it out of your like.
It's getting a bit better. I just
Yeah,
like it's like almost like acid reflux right now, where like when I start talking, it like comes up here. You know what I mean?
Your body's like, fuck this.
Yeah, my mouth is still burning,
Yeah,
but it's not. No, it's pretty
unbearable.
bad. No, it's pretty bad. But like,
You're distracted by other things right now. There's other
yeah.
pains.
It's more of the like I'm like fucking burping up fire right now. I hope it doesn't burn coming out. That's the part I'm worried about.
Oh, I for sure is. You better eat a big meal, after, like I said, so then it kind of like
Fucking asshole
masks it.
burning. Yeah. Fuck that. Yeah, so I used to love the Lifetime in Goodyear for a long time. I trained there. And then they opened that first EOS in Surprise, and I moved to that one. Now I have memberships everywhere just because my wife's insurance covers it all, which is kind of nice. We have that weird program where like you can sign up at any gym.
Active and fit, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So I don't know. I was thinking about possibly going back to Lifetime though. Because I feel like Lifetime is one of those where it's like
The
you don't
good
get
the one
you
in
don't get
Palm Valley, you said, or Goodyear? I'm sorry.
Goodyear.
Okay, yeah, that one's a little better. Yeah.
Yeah, the one in Goodyear, and it's like, um, I feel like Lifetime is one of those gyms where it's like too expensive for like the high schooler, but it's not too expensive to not go there.
Well, I was going to say that Palm Valley location, the one that's a little bit more like Avondale-ish area. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? The Lifetime. That one does have a lot of kids in it, but they offer a membership for just that location, like
Yeah.
a $60 a month or something like that, just for that one, because that's like a lower level. Lifetime has like levels to them, like a
Yeah, there's like
platinum.
platinums and
Yeah.
onyx clubs. Yeah,
And that's like supposedly the lowest level, so that's why they offer a lowest membership there. But and that one doesn't really have good equipment. That one's a lot more like corporate-y, just like there's nothing really special about it, but at least from my
So
experience.
wait, so which one is the one off of Pebble Creek? Is that Goodyear? No, not Pebble Creek. What's after Pebble Creek on 303?
You mean on the 10th?
On the 10, sorry.
Oh,
Estrella?
I think that's what I'm talking about.
Estrella Parkway. Yeah, that's the one I used to go to off
Yeah,
Estrella.
you like that one? Holy crap!
Well, and this is a while ago. I mean,
Okay.
we're talking like 6 years ago.
I mean, I work out at a Sporta, so I mean, you get the job done at any of them. Like,
Yeah, I have eSporta memberships too.
yeah,
Sometimes the eSporta here in Surprise too is nicer because it's like the least popular gym here between all of them. Because we even
then that's why I
Surprise.
go.
Yeah, in Surprise we have fucking 2 EOSs and they're both fucking packed to the brim. I mean, we're talking top to bottom, side to side, parking lot to parking lot, fucking urinal to urinal. It's all fucking used at all times.
That's wild.
I don't even know why people go to work out there, to be honest with you, because I'm like, you walk in and you're like, "Dude, how do you work out in here?
What side of town you live on, Mike?
What's the what?
Mike, what side of town you live
I
on?
live in Phoenix, so I live close to Fitness One,
Okay.
like south,
Like you're North Phoenix or South Phoenix?
North Phoenix.
So like 17, how far up?
I'm off seventh.
Seventh.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
it's the exit.
nice.
So
So
then
you're like,
He's like slap dab almost in the middle of like
yeah, I was
all
gonna say,
yeah.
like, you're kind of close, but not really close to those gyms either.
that's the problem. It's like
Yeah.
it's like in the middle, but not very close.
You know what?
I'll
Oh, so,
drop you a pin afterwards if you're curious.
you know what gym I really liked?
But, yeah,
Now that I think about it, track club.
I've never been there actually. Yeah,
You got all
that-
Arsenal strength equipment.
So okay, yeah. So equipment wise is good, but like also depending on the time you go. Like if you go during a busy time, that gym's not meant to hold like a whole lot of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Um,
I do kind of like, I like the setup in there where it's like they have the second floor like around. It's kind of
Yeah.
cool. Cool vibe. People working hard in there. So I
I
did
mean,
like,
it used to be an actual club, right? Like a
yeah,
couple years
nightclub.
ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nightclub.
That's why it's
Dude,
all
that's
set up
probably
though.
that place is probably a fucking money laundering place. I swear to God. Do you know how much money it costs to have a location over there? And like the memberships is like what, $60 a month? And every time I go there, it's not like, okay, the times I've been there hasn't been packed, right? So in my head, I'm thinking, how the fuck does somebody, how many gym memberships do they need to pay their fucking 10 grand a month fucking rent?
It used to be a club. Very possible, man. Very possible.
First thing I thought, and I was like, all the Arsenal strength equipment, like top to bottom, that's like a fucking $500,000 package. Easy.
Yeah. Dude, I the respect for gyms that I have now after like browsing
Uh-huh.
key pieces that I want and realizing how much, because a lot of these gyms got them new, right? And yes, the price of equipment hasn't increased like 2-3x versus what it used to, like after COVID stuff, but like still it's ridiculous. And so these gyms that like Fitness One, just hundreds and hundreds of thousands, like they have full Icarian and
Yeah.
what's their other kit that they have? It's like
Body
literally
Fortress.
yeah. Body Masters, yeah.
Oh, Body Masters, yeah.
Yeah, they got like all of that. They got Keyside. It's crazy. Yeah. Just
I mean, even look at like a rack of dumbbells, dude. Like a rack of dumbbells.
yeah, tens of thousands. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I think one of my most expensive pieces is my rack of dumbbells.
Yeah. It's
You know what I
crazy.
mean? Because I bought my dumbbells new. Think about it, like racks plus the dumbbells themselves, it's like so much fucking weight. Like it's so expensive.
Would you get it up to 100? 5 pounds to 100?
I have 115s.
Okay.
So I have, yeah, I go up to 100 and then I have 115s and then I think I just picked up some 130s. I just have to go pick them up, but we'll see about that. And I think I'm going to be pretty solid at that point. I don't need much more than that. Eventually, like as I get stronger, I'll just keep adding what I need. But I feel like with 130s, there isn't much I can't do with 130s at that point. You know what I mean? Like, what do
Yeah,
you?
no, you don't need more, yeah. Especially
Yeah.
because you have a couple plate loading machines as well. And
Yeah,
to me,
yeah.
that's kind of where I do most of my loading up the most of the weight on the plate
Yeah.
loaded stuff.
So and like Chris wants me basically doing like he likes me to be like dumbbell pressing for most of my like main movements. He said your main movements should be dumbbell pressing, maybe Smith machine pressing. He's like your body sits weird on a hammer strength press or like a single arm press. So he's just like you could do that, but that's like fluff work for you. Like he wants the
You should go see Dom, bro. Seriously. Go do a chest day with him. Have him reteach you everything, bro. Like he will get you to fucking build that
Dude,
chest up, bro.
I'm down. I'll try it, dude. I'm you know me.
You
I
hit
like
him
to
up
try.
and he knows who you are already. He actually watches our podcast, so he'll probably see this me recommending you. But
Yeah,
he's
homie left me on scene like 4 years ago and still hasn't answered.
does, he does do that to some people when he doesn't know you yet or something? He might something open their message.
No, I
and-
think that was more than I don't know how long ago that was, but it was pretty funny because I was looking for like somebody to do some body work on me. Fucking shot him a message, left me unseen. And I was like, all right. But that was when he seemed like he was very busy at the time, so I figured it was like it's whatever. I didn't take it personally, but I still remember it.
Well, now luckily you're a friend of mine, so luckily he'll take you in this time. So
No, yeah, no, I'll fucking try it. Why not? Like I'm always down to try, like, and learn and fix what I need to fix. You know, I mean, I gotta get
I just
better.
tell people, man, when unless you've actually been underneath that machine and the current, like the way it makes you feel everything, and then even the workouts, the benefits you feel for like a couple weeks after. There's for sure like even just the recruitment of new muscles, the engagement, the feel of it. It makes a huge difference for anyone like right out the gate. And then with his mind and his viewpoint of everything, with your body, he'll adjust something and right away, like, oh shit, that's a huge difference.
It's funny that you say that because like me and my brother, this is I don't know, 10 years ago, when these machines weren't even big yet. They have full body suits that you can put on with them. It's like shorts and a shirt. It's almost like a wetsuit, and it has the current running through everything.
Mhm.
And they were like, me and him wanted to open a studio with it because it wasn't very popular yet. Long story short, I moved out here. It was way too expensive to get a location in like Scottsdale where we wanted, so we just kind of buried that idea. But we went to try the machines that we were gonna buy. They weren't the newbies. They were some other brand that I don't remember. And we went to try them in Florida, and they like gave us just literally 2 pound dumbbells to hold on to. They were
Mhm.
like they were doing demos, so they would tell you what to do, bro. And like at a certain point, I'm like fucking struggling to curl up a 2 pounder, and it's like my first set of 10, and they're just sitting there controlling the current, and all of a sudden I'm like, fuck. And then like I can't curl up a fucking 2 pound dumbbell. So it was pretty cool. Like, and I haven't tried it since, like actually training with it. But I remember I was so fucking sore after they like did that demo on us. I was fucking toasted, like my whole body, because they made us do like abs, and the whole like premises behind what they were doing back then. They were doing like trying to commercialize a like fast 25 workout. So in 25 minutes, your full body's fucked
Mhm.
because you have them do body weight squats, you crank up the current, and then squat jumps, crank up the current, abs, crank up the current, bicep curls, triceps, do some push-ups, crank up, boom, out the door, and you are fucked. So that's what they did to us. They did like a full body test, and god damn, dude, I remember I was so fucking sore after this that I was like, all right, we got to get this, we got to open it. Long story short, never played out the way it was supposed to, but I've never tried it since, so I would definitely want to fucking try
But you
it.
said it wasn't a newbie though, right? It wasn't a new fit.
No, but it was the same idea of the electrical currents, right?
No, because newbie and new fit are the only ones that have the patent on that actual current. There's no machine out there
So I'm
that.
sure it's worse than what I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
No, it's not even worse, bro. It's like there's some concepts that are very similar because I've seen people. I've tried other machines as well on me,
Yeah.
and something about the newbie, man. Like I'm telling you, there's the benefits after. There's the way like what you could do. Like there's people that are paraplegics and they're putting them on newbies again, and with
Yeah.
treatment and rehab, they're walking again.
Yeah.
It's like some next level stuff. It's a medical grade device that you have to get like a cert with. You have to.
Yeah.
It's like really high level. Like I had a client, or I do have a client currently, and another former client that both got the newbie machine as well.
Yeah.
And like just even to train on it and say you're healthy, even that aspect of like not having to take the same like load to like achieve the same type of pump, the same type of muscle hypertrophy, it's like next level. Because I was like that alone could give someone so much more longevity. And for someone that struggles to feel a certain muscle group somewhere, just because
Yeah.
whatever reason it might be, instantly, like if you put even the nose on your chest and just shrinks it, your chest will start like fucking pumping up. Like it's the craziest thing ever, dude. So that's why I think you'd really benefit. Because for me, that's other than your arms and your chest, bro, you complete that physique, you're right there, dude. You're one good off season away from like fucking compete for a
Are
pro
you a
card.
newbie fit salesman? Because that might be my next piece.
Hey, bro, I wish I
for
would have
my
found him
gym
years.
now.
I wish I would have found him years ago, and I wish I wouldn't have had my issue with him with the whole prep and leaving him, because that's why I feel honestly I got injured. Because when I first went to him, I had so much chronic pain in my lower body that I couldn't even train legs like the way I wanted to, and he
Right.
fixed all that. And then I stopped working with him, And within like 2 months of not working with him, I started feeling like the same issues again. So it's like there's no like overnight fix, especially for me. A lot of my issues were from like past injuries. But with like constant rehab or work with this thing, bro, it's like it's a game changer.
Fuck it, I'll try it. I'll hit him up. I'll message him.
Sold. All right, guys, I gotta grab some food. I'm starving. So
Are you gonna grab a muffin?
I'm gonna grab sweet potatoes and chicken and vegetables.
Sweet potato muffin?
Some bodybuilder things.
Cool, man.
So
For sure.
Appreciate you, brother.
What's
I think
real
you're coming
quick
on.
before you head out? What's the next show? Brazil? Or no Brazil?
Yeah, but I don't think there's no official lineup like posted anywhere, is there? Do you guys know by chance?
No, I was just wondering if that's the next.
That is the next big one. Yeah,
No.
you're right. And then
Yeah.
there's like Detroit, and then
So
something else.
get your
New York.
before the next time we hop on a podcast, get your predictions and shit.
Yeah, we'll do another top 5 at least for that one because that's gonna have some people on that lineup that we probably aren't very familiar with.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't even know the lineup.
But yeah, you guys finished covering the results before I left. When I left,
Hey, you
No,
just
no.
didn't even realize you disappeared. You just like disappeared in pain.
I had to.
We talked a
I
little bit
was like,
about
they're
it.
either gonna see me cry or I gotta get up and go rinse this fucking thing.
Yeah,
Go rinse
we
my
skipped
fucking
through it.
mug.
Give the people what they want. Tears.
I had tears running down my fucking cheek. I showed her. I was like, dude, I'm just my mouth is still burning, but it's not as bad as this. Like the fucking way down to my stomach is like from my belly button to the top of my chest just burns. So
All right.
yeah.
All right, Mike, I'll let you go, brother. Again, I appreciate you, man. Well, I plan on doing one of them like during midweek now, so I'll let you know in advance as well.
Yeah.
See if we can jump. It'll be a short one, just like an hour tops. But yeah, we'll squeeze something in, brother. Have a good night. Appreciate you.
right,
We'll have to
guys.
catch a session soon too. I'm gonna text you about that
I'll
though.
text you. Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right,
All right.
Mike.
All right, later. Bye.
Hey, it's real quick. This is being you. Are you okay to talk? You think you're good?
Yeah.
Because I don't think like, what was your input about the whole Samson thing? I guess I want to cover that because they I guess weren't too impressed about the way he looked for this show. I thought he looked a little better.
Okay,
Like,
so I'm gonna eat my words because I was his biggest critic before the show, and I shed on him quite a bit.
No.
Prior to the show, he looked better. He looked better.
A little more details, right? A little more
Yeah, a
drier.
bit more detail. He needs more though. He needs more of that. He needs way more of that
Mhm.
because his physique is so goddamn impressive that if he gets it right, he's gonna win.
Yeah.
You know
And
what
I
I
think
mean?
it was just a good sign to see him finally pull down a little bit
Yeah.
more than we've ever seen, even though he was a little bit downsized in certain parts. And I noticed that too. But even Tyler came out on his review video of that one. He said this was the best Samson we've ever seen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like
I wonder if him getting sick kind of had something to do with that too. He wasn't able to like pound food in between shows because he got sick, and maybe some of that helped him calm down a bit on, water retention.
So that's another thing I got confused by because he came out then later saying that it was just like a food poisoning thing or like a flu thing.
Came
So,
from
like,
I'm dying and going to the hospital too.
yeah, that's I'm like, what? Did he just not want to make it seem that bad? Did he overreact? Was he being a little bit like, because I mean, like that video, he seemed a little triggered by what people were saying to him and his wife or whatever. Obviously, by saying, I don't know if I even would want to compete with what people are saying, something in that realm. So it's like he was pretty triggered. He's never said anything like that on video, at least not from my memory.
Yeah, he looked better. I don't know how much he actually got leaner within those 2 weeks between shows, especially with the flights and the and him getting sick or whatever it was. There just didn't seem like there was a lot of time for him to pull down and buckle down and actually get a lot more lean. I think it was just a matter of the way he maybe peaked into the show. Because how much body fat can he really tear down with all that travel in between? You know what I mean?
You're
Not
right.
that
Yeah,
much.
2 weeks is too minimal to make that much of an impact. But like you're saying, it could have been a difference of maybe not using insulin if they did use that for his peaks before. Since Milos is kind of known for that. We don't know. Obviously, we're not. Yeah, but if he did, then maybe this one they're like, let's not go that route.
Right. I think with Samson, I think maybe what needed to happen happened.
Mm-hmm.
So what I mean by that is maybe he needed the online presence to kind of shit on him a bit. I was saying he needs to do more cardio. He just needs to get in shape because that shit sits in the back of a competitor's head. It does. And I guarantee you the next time he preps, he's gonna be fucking posting stories of him fucking pushing out 30, 40 minutes of cardio. I guarantee you he will be. Because something like that sits in the back of your head. I feel like, in my opinion, if somebody tells me like something sucks on me, like that shit sits in the back of my head.
Oh
It
yeah,
does.
absolutely,
I
absolutely.
mean, so it's like maybe that's what needed to happen to him. And maybe that'll make him better. And maybe that'll make him improve what he needs to improve. He heard what he needed to hear, and maybe he'll take that. If he is who I think he is, which is to get to his level of physique, you need to be not only gifted, but you need to be hardworking and you need to be diligent in what you do and how you do it, right? Because you can't get to that body size just because.
Yeah, no.
So I think he's gonna take that and he's gonna apply it. And if he's the person that we think he is, he's gonna come back scary. And yeah, no, he made me my words this show because I was shitting on him. I was like, no, like it left a bad taste in my mouth when I heard that he doesn't want to do cardio and he can't push and like it just made me look at him in a different light for those
Yeah.
few weeks where I was like, well, what the fuck, man? Like you're living a dream that most people can only dream of,
Mhm.
and you just don't want to do some cardio and you don't feel like suffering, like.
Mhm. And like you say, maybe he did it to a certain degree, but then hearing after what he heard, took him to that next level. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
now it's gonna.
Yeah, now
He's
it's
gonna
like
be like,
now I really gotta suffer. Now it's like it has to hurt. Because if you
yes.
look at Hottie, man, that guy's like always in shape. It's like that dude. There's no way he probably goes away from or steers away from the plan like
Yeah.
ever. It's
But you heard what he
wild.
said. He's fucking 3 hours of cardio. He
He'll do
knocks
it.
that shit out. He'll do it. He doesn't say nothing. Um, and you see that dude. The conditioning the dude brings is fucking absolutely insane.
The way he poses, he does everything to a T, bro. Like
Yeah.
that man does not breathe it out of his stomach ever. He never gets
Nothing.
winded. It's a schooling.
He's a professional in all aspects when it comes to this. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Hottie's a good bodybuilder. Obviously, he's a really good bodybuilder. But he also sees how serious, how much this means to him. You see it on stage when he is on stage, how fucking
I,
in tune he gets with all of it. You know what I mean?
I
With the
saw
crowd, he just fucking. You could see that when he's on that stage, you fucking love. He walks out so hyped up every fucking time. Like it's cool to see.
Yeah, I saw a couple of podcasts actually. They were talking about his Arnold Ohio package is arguably like a top 5 physique ever type like look. You know what I mean?
From
That
the
was like
stream, like the stream obviously softens it up a bit. Like he
or from
looks
the
crazy.
Gilco production.
Yeah.
You know.
But then I saw that stuff after the show, after
Mhm.
Arnold, Ohio, like all those clips came out, and I was like, holy fuck, that looks insane. So yeah, like that's an impressive package. And anybody that gets in that type of shape is just impressive. Now, the cool thing is, I don't know if you remember, I think what people forgot about, Phil Heath showed up in that condition every time too,
So
until he got
consistent.
beat by Sean Roden.
And
He
even when
was,
he got beat, it wasn't a lack of conditioning. It was just a midsection thing. He got
yeah,
exposed really bad and he was breathing real heavy. It was just
yeah,
like that's what killed him, in my opinion. But his back, his conditioning, I thought was like, oof.
yeah. And then Phil Heath had shape like crazy that was better than Hottie's. So I think there's not an issue. I think people just tend to forget because like people got bored of Phil winning all
He
the
was so
time.
consistent, it's like they took it for
Yeah,
granted. Yeah. Mhm.
but put Phil next to fucking Hottie. I would love to see that, like a peak Phil versus a peak Hottie. Like that'd be an interesting
I
fight.
think peak Phil is like easily the second best bodybuilder of all time.
Yeah, behind Ronnie. Yeah,
Yeah, in my opinion. Yeah.
because
Only
Ronnie was
peak
just
Ronnie beats everyone. Peak Ronnie, it's not even a contest. Yeah.
Ronnie is just Ronnie. Like
Yeah.
he should have his own league because he was a freak. I mean, he won pro shows with being natural. Like that's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah, it
you
really
imagine?
is. It really
I
is.
just you know, just won pro shows being natural. No big deal. Eating barbecue sauce and drinking Coke. Like,
I mean, having a full-time job, having a family, having like
full-time
those.
cop, yeah.
It was until he finally had that proper guidance. It finally took him to that next level where it was game over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so Hadi, I think, has a good chance riding that wave of once again,
He's
gonna.
he's obviously done for the season, right? He's gonna probably all the way till
I would
Olympia at
hope
this point.
so.
Yeah,
I would hope so.
I would think so too.
Because if he wants a chance of at beating Derek, which he has a very good chance of beating Derek now,
Mhm.
it okay, let me reword this. He has a chance of beating Derek, but he has to beat Derek by so many points and so decisively that the judges are going to have to give it to him.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would look weird if they didn't give it to him. And the reason why I say that, Derek is, first of all, like, he speaks perfect English. He's a guy that they want for a Mr. Olympia ambassador. You know what I mean? For sure. Where Hadi, it's not as easily commercialized per se.
Yeah, and like I said, I think on one of the podcasts before, it's like I don't think his actions when he stormed off the stage were gonna hurt him if it was like a big win. But if it was really, really close, I feel like that's when the judges kind of can use that against him. And that's what you're saying almost. If it's too close with Derek, I think it's gonna be easily given to Derek every
Yes.
time. And unless he wins by a good amount, where it's very like, oh shit,
Yeah,
okay,
it's obvious.
we
Yeah.
can't not give it to him, then he can maybe walk away with it.
Yeah.
But is that even possible at this point? Because Derek's only gotten better and better as well. You know what I mean?
They're both coached by Hani, so Hani doesn't miss.
Yeah.
But it's
Very
bodybuilding.
interesting.
Anything can happen. Somebody can get sick. Somebody can fuck up a peak.
Someone can get hurt. Shit.
Can get hurt.
Mhm.
Even the most unbeatable guys got beaten.
Dude, look at Nick. And also his injury happened like a week out and shit too last year.
Man,
You know
yeah,
what I
dude,
mean?
Nick is a wild card in this fucking Olympia too. I wonder what.
Yeah,
How
dude. A
that,
lot of people even argued that if the Nick that we are used to would have shown up to that year's Olympia, because he is so conditioned from the front and the back, it's like
Yeah.
he would have been that wild card to Hadi
Yeah.
and Derek, because each of them had like Derek. It was like they were soft, but Derek had this like almost like not
Upper
hard,
body.
not grainy. Yeah, the chest,
Yeah.
the front of the legs weren't like crazy detailed. I
Yeah.
don't know. So it's like he was kind of off like that, and Hadi from the back was a little bit more smoother as well.
Yeah.
And Nick is just kind of grainy and hard and veiny, and it's like
And
it's
Nick is
like
just
a chunk of muscle. It's just
he's
like
just a bag of beef jerky.
yeah, dude. It's like holy
Just
shit.
dry
So,
as fuck and just hard dense muscle.
and
I
Matt
think with
also
Derek,
rarely misses.
yeah, I think with Derek, with him being so young in the sport too, like that's gonna come, that graininess. I think because it does seem to get gradually better year to year per se.
Mhm.
But I think that's just gonna take time because we forget that the dude is so young in the sport of bodybuilding still compared to all these other guys. Like all these other guys have been in this bitch for like 10, 15 years. He's been lifting weights for 10. You know what I mean? Like, and we're talking he's a Mr. Olympia already. That's crazy. So I think it's gonna come. Like his shape is so good. He's got a good coach now. Derek would have been at the top of the 212 division a couple years prior to if he made that jump to Hani earlier, because clearly he was looking so wild before every Olympia when he was in the 212 still. And then on stage, it's like, what the fuck happened here? And I think there was just a problem with his current his old coach was just not doing a good job with Derek, I think. Because as soon as he swapped over to Hani, it was like, boom, fucking
Well, it's funny that you say that. Also, I used to feel when he was in 212 that his lack of graininess from the front and all that was him
Yeah.
having to suck down too hard.
sucked down to the 212.
Yeah, to the 212, and now him being in the open, I think he had to grow, so that's why they kind of wasn't there anymore. But
Yeah.
he actually has room to grow now. He doesn't have to like suck down so hard. So like you're
Yeah.
saying, I do think it's gonna keep getting better and better.
100%.
But is it gonna get better enough next year where like will Hadi improve enough from the back where he's gonna narrow that gap? That's what I'm
Yeah,
like. Oof.
I think we will see Nick in that top 5 mix for sure.
Mhm.
Last Olympia he could have been third. He could have been third in my opinion.
Yeah, like I said, I think if it would have been a perfect peak Nick and like a full Nick, I think
Yeah.
he could have made it interesting. Where
Yeah.
like the judges might have been like, "Well, shit." It's like he's like I don't know,
Yeah.
like I know he's not as pretty. His shape's off. His quads are like
Yeah.
off from not symmetrical. He has a long torso,
Yeah.
but it's like he's won the Arnold looking like that, but perfectly peaked. You know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah, and I think one of those things is like if anybody comes off, Nick is winning the show.
Yeah, exactly.
because he showed like when was the last time you were like, okay, Nick is off? I don't think I've seen him off on the pro
Yeah,
stage.
no, even the I think the Arnold that he lost when people were saying he was off, they purposely played that game as and they wanted him to come in as conditioned as possible. So that's why he lost a little bit of that pop. But
Yeah,
it's like that wasn't off. That was part of the game plan for
Yeah.
that
they wanted
show.
to
You know what
try
I mean?
it.
Yeah. And then that backfired obviously, but
Yeah.
it's interesting, man. Hey, you took that like a champ though, honestly, dude. For real, for real. Like you got teary eyed
No,
and all
it
that,
sucks,
but
dude. I have heartburn. I'm burping fucking flame. Like I'm.
you go take the Tums, go take the Pepto. We'll,
Yeah,
we'll call it a night. We were in like an hour and a half anyways, and
yeah,
we,
yeah. I'm
we
gonna
didn't
go
cover
get
too
some
much, but
milk.
it was
I'm gonna go
yeah.
get some milk too. Try to
We-
fucking calm this down. That's why I want to do it in the beginning because I wanted some time for it to like dissipate. I didn't want to go to bed with that fucking.
I didn't know you were going to bed like immediately after. That's my fault too. Wasn't thinking that. I was
Yeah.
like thinking that you'd be up for a while as well.
No,
Because you
I'm
might be.
gonna
You might have to like put something in your system to like
probably. I might not be able to sleep for a little bit.
fuck, dude.
It's okay. It's done. It's over with. On to the next one.
It's
So
too small, I think, of an amount for it to wreck you for like a long period of time. I think like
no.
tonight for an
Yeah.
hour or two, you might be fucked up, but
Oh
you'll
no,
be all right.
those first 15 minutes, I was I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
fuck, what did I do? Literally, my thought was like, what the fuck did I do? Because it made me hiccup. It made me start like
Dude, I'm
hiccuping.
telling
I
you,
was
what
like,
now that you did this, go watch Ian's YouTube video on the
Yeah.
chip challenge. And this month, like 10 minutes in, he's just like kid control his slobbery. Just had to put a trash on the floor right there. He was just
yeah.
like, because it was just coming out, bro. And he
I
was like
went,
he was hiccuping and like
yeah. No, I went over there and I literally took my fucking, spout from my kitchen,
yeah.
turned ice cold, just opened my mouth and just fucking held it there and was just fucking power washing my mouth for like 10
Oh
minutes.
shit.
So
The power wash.
yeah.
Oh,
All right,
that's
bro.
funny. All right, man. Have a
Yeah,
good night,
well,
brother.
we'll set up the next one, and I'll let you know how I survived the rest of the night.
And take a picture of your shit if it looks a little funny.
My toilet will be on fire.
Shit.
Yeah.
It might spit it back out.
Yeah.
All right, bro. I appreciate you, my man.
Bring a fire
Have a good have a good night, dude.
You too, man. See ya.